students, welcome to class. I'm Miss KADIE, that vegan teacher. Thank you for being here today. Today we're going to be looking at this video, which is about why someone, this guy's name is Arvin, animal activist, stopped wearing wool. You curious? I am. Let's watch it.
Drink soy milk, oat milk, rice milk, almond milk. Don't steal milk from a cow. Be vegan, start right now. Follow that vegan teacher, she will show you how.
In order to get a good grade in my class and to pass the assignment, you need to be talking about the animals and ending their exploitation. You need to be talking about the end of speciesism, because speciesism is wrong. It is like racism towards animals, and vegans are against that. So let's have a look and see how this goes.
The first step to any kind of animal farming is breeding, aka forced impregnations. Animals are labeled as resources.
Okay, that was hard to watch for me, even just that very short clip. You could see that this cow is being forced to be pregnant against her will. Let's go back and see.
The first step to any kind of animal farming is breeding, aka forced impregnations.
She is being forced to be pregnant. She's being held down against her will. She does not want that object inserted into her, which is filled with sperm that she did not consent to.
Labeled as resources, and new ones need to be constant.
Here you can see that we have sheep that have been bred into existence. They are all crammed together. They will be eaten or they will be shaved for their wool, which belongs to them.
Brought into existence in order to feed the market demand.
I invite you to try to imagine what it would be like if these were all cats or dogs. Why is it that we are speciesist? Why do we treat one animal in one way and another kind of animal in another way? Vegans believe that all animals have a right to live, to not be exploited, to not be used in this way.
Now, breeding goes directly against the principles of veganism because we are exploiting another sentient being's body for our...
Once again, this is exploitation. He's doing a great job, actually, of explaining this with lots of images. Good job.
Now, breeding goes directly against the principles of veganism because we are exploiting another sentient being's body for our benefit.
Terrible. We all know it's wrong. We know it. We know in our hearts that pinning somebody down in this way is wrong. We would never do it to a child. We would never do it to a woman. We would never do it to a man, a grandparent, or anyone. It is wrong to pin somebody down and shove an object into them. This is not helping them in any way. It is hurting them. It is scaring them. It is using them. Animals are here on the planet with us and not for us. So far, Arvin, this is a good presentation.
Now, shearing, that is the action of shaving wool off of a sheep's body, is cruel for the following reasons. The people doing the action are paid per quantity of wool sheared in a particular amount of time. So the animal has all four legs tied up, is manhandled as blades are run across its body.
Look how terrified they are, watching their friends being pinned down. There's nowhere that they can go. This is not a haircut.
To maximize the amount of money earned, these workers sometimes will even pluck wool forcibly off of the sheep's body, which is like plucking off human hair. Imagine how that would feel. And deep cuts are made on the sheep's body as the workers try to shear as fast as they possibly can. These bloodied sheep are then kicked out and new ones are brought in.
Now he's talking about this, but he's not showing it because his video will be demonetized if he actually shows what happens. He's showing sort of general footage here, but it is true that these sheep are often bleeding. It hurts them, it scares them, and it's wrong to do this.
To be sheared. In case you don't believe what I'm saying, feel free to Google and search online about videos of shearing for yourself.
Excellent idea. Very good, Arwen, to remind people that they can go to other videos to watch exactly how it happens.
Now ask yourself, if a human being was forcibly held down and had this done to their hair, would that be fair? Even if it was a painless procedure, which it clearly is not, how is it still ours to take?
Excellent point, Arwen. If somebody is pinned down and we do this to them, even if it wasn't painful, which of course we know it would be, if somebody ripped out all your hair, it would be awful. And he's saying that this is what happens often because these people are paid for the amount of wool. They are not paid by the hour. They're paid by the amount of wool that they are able to take away, to steal from sheep. So it's done very fast in the industry. Like I said, it's not just a haircut. And even if it was, it's still wrong to forcefully pin down someone and give them a haircut and steal their hair for your greedy reasons. People don't need to wear wool. Good presentation so far, Arwen.
Finally, once the sheep become old, the luster of their wool decreases dramatically, and at that point they are labeled as useless by the wool industry.
Aw, poor sweetie. Just because they're a little bit older, they're considered to be useless. And then what happens?
What do you think happens to these elderly sheep? Do you think they get to go and happily live in a retirement home, or do they get their heads chopped off in a slaughterhouse?
Oh, sweetheart.
It is from birth to death a life of pain and misery. Always keep in mind that animal use is animal abuse.
Excellent quote. Always keep in mind that animal use is animal abuse. Very well said.
Therefore, just like every other animal product out there, wool is not vegan.
Aww. People are always saying, well, if we don't shave the sheep, then their wool will be too much on them and they will be uncomfortable. Well, the solution is just to not breed them into existence in the first place. Thank you. Wow, that was very short but very sweet. Thank you very much, Arwen, for that presentation. I'd like to say that I think you did a very good job. If you guys would like to follow Arwen, his channel is Arwen Animal. Let's pull this out and show you. Arwen Animal Activist. He has 46,000 subscribers on YouTube and he should have 46 million. This guy is talking about ethics. He's talking about how animals are here on the planet with us and not for us. Please follow him. Good job, Arwen. Thanks a lot for being here. Thank you to everybody else who has been subscribing to this channel. If you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, look down below. You see there's a notification bell and there's that you can press on that and you can subscribe, and that way you won't miss any other videos. And thank you to everyone who is vegan and commenting below. If you're not vegan and you have any questions, write them in the comments and we will try to help you. Thanks a lot for being here. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye for now.
Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's help her save every chicken, pig, and cow. Let's follow that vegan teacher on YouTube right now. Let's put our empathy into action. Miss KADIE will show us